Earthquakes. It is one of the worst natural disasters that happen on planet Earth. Earthquakes happen in countries that are over the tectonic plates such as Japan, China, Chile, Indonesia, Philippines, Haiti, and more. My partner and I chose to help Port-au-Prince, the capital of Haiti, to build an earthquake-proof apartment. We chose Port-au-Prince because Haiti is a low-income country and needs help from us to build this overpowered building which will stand strong when an earthquake happens. My partner will talk about this later on during the video. Earth's core meet and the two plates will rub against each other and push against each other. This movement will make the denser plate break and create a sudden energy wave which will form an earthquake. When an earthquake happens, it will make the ground shake, destroy buildings, apartments, homes, bridges, roads, death, and separation of families. The worst thing that could happen after an earthquake is that it could lead to a tsunami because from how strong energy the plate created. Haiti had a huge earthquake in 2010, and it is because Haiti lives right over two boundaries of two tectonic plates. The two tectonic plates are called the Caribbean Plate and the North American Plate. In 2010, the Caribbean Plate was moving towards the east and hit the North American Plate, and the two plates rubbed and pushed against each other and created a huge earthquake which was 7.0 on the magnitude scale, according to Harris. One earthquake in Haiti destroyed 73% of an apartment building in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. The roof of the apartment was built from concrete. There was another apartment that wasn't too far from that apartment, and the roof was built from sheets of metal, and 83% was destroyed. This shows that concrete is stronger than metal. When the plates move, there are always some sort of force that are involved in it. Forces that are involved in an earthquake are tension and compression force. Tension is the force that pulls and stretches the plates when the plates meet. Compression force is a force that pushes away from each other, which will break the plates and form an earthquake, according to our smart science teacher, Mr. Webster.
Damage an earthquake can do, but I'm here to tell you the best way. Of course, there are other ways, such as building different buildings, but you'll never know which earthquake will strike. It might be a weak earthquake, but will last long, and that will crush skyscrapers down. It might be a very strong earthquake, but it's short, which would completely collapse a brick building. The best way I'm going to show you is called using the isolation bearings. These isolation bearings are installed under buildings when they are constructed. Unfortunately, they may not be put when the buildings have already been constructed. There are a variety of isolation bearings, such as this one, and this one. The isolation bearings have been installed in Japan, and they have been proved to show that the buildings with isolation bearings lasted much longer than a building without isolation bearings during the earthquake. The cost of isolation bearings is approximately $60 million per 4 pieces, which would be enough for an apartment building. We believe that construction in Haiti will be much cheaper than countries such as Japan because working people are paid less for equal amount of work, but maybe with less technology and accessories to help them build the building. The isolation bearings are very trustworthy and reliable. They're not expensive, and it gives more time for an evacuation to happen.